How to let go of fear and become unstoppable. Do you sometimes find yourself paralyzed by fear? Fear appears to each person in various forms. You might begin to feel a sense of dread, develop a headache, or feel nauseous. Anxiety causes us to overthink situations, which stops us from taking action. Fear can most definitely hold us back from reaching our maximum potential. When this happens, the best thing to do is to let go of fear. What would you be able to accomplish if you lived without fear? Here are some tips to help you overcome them and become unstoppable. Number 1. Plan it out. Having a plan in place will help you overcome this anxiety. As the saying goes, proper planning prevents poor performance. Set achievable objectives that will bring you closer to your goals, and stay committed to your plan. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from realizing your dreams. Number 2. Use stress relief techniques. Being in fear-filled situations can put significant strain on the body. If you are afraid of the dark, you might start to feel tightness in your chest, a dry throat, or have difficulty breathing. When stress overwhelms you, try repeating affirmations like, "I'm going to be okay," or "This moment will soon pass." Create a mantra that is grounding and helps you release fear. You could also listen to calming music. Peaceful sounds from nature or the ocean are known to relax the muscles. Moving your body is another way to work through anxiety. Go for a walk or stretch. Number 3. Talk to friends and family. Do you have a fear of being alone? After work or on the weekends, do you worry about having nowhere to go and nothing to do? We are social creatures, and it can be difficult to be by ourselves for an extended period of time. The next time you are feeling lonely, reach out to a family member or best friend. Having support to lean on will lift your spirits and help you feel less isolated. If you are stressing out about a job interview, call a friend or meet up beforehand. Talking through worries in advance will help you feel more confident and at ease. Having an uplifting, go-to team before an anxiety-inducing event makes all the difference. Number 4. Write down your fears. What are your fears? Small spaces, flying, rejection, or success. Identifying phobias is the first step in learning how to manage and eliminate them. For example, if you fear snakes, come up with a plan to help you overcome that anxiety. You might look at pictures or play with toy snakes. Eventually, you can try to hold a real one. So, make a list of your worries, big and small, then, set realistic goals. Develop a step-by-step plan to work through each one over time. Number 5. Picture the end result. Imagine being mid-flight when you feel turbulence jostle the plane, and the seatbelt sign comes on. You suddenly grab the armrest and can't catch your breath. Up in the air at 35,000 feet, weather conditions might be unpredictable and leave you with a fear of flying. The best way to overcome this is to visualize your destination. Picture the smiling faces of your loved ones waiting for you at the airport. See yourself relaxing under the hot sun on your island vacation. Close your eyes and imagine you are crossing the finish line. Think of how great you will feel once you arrive and how proud you will be for overcoming the fear. Number 6. Celebrate success. Are you worried about the future and getting that big promotion or reaching your goal weight? Rather than concerning yourself with what is to come, celebrate your wins. Even if you don't get the promotion, remember that you are doing a job you love and moving closer to taking the next steps. Maybe you didn't lose the full 20 pounds, but at least you lost some of it to celebrate. Ordinarily, we tend to focus on what is not working rather than on what we have accomplished. Make a list of your achievements and celebrate how far you've come. Find the victory in everything you do and take pride in your triumphs. Number 7. Practice makes perfect. We have all been there before. You walk onto the dark stage, and the spotlight blinds you as you look out at the audience. Suddenly your mind goes blank, your palms start sweating, and you hear loud thumping in your chest. You might feel a wave of panic as you frantically try to remember your speech. At some point in time, most everyone experiences stage fright. So, how can you prepare? Weeks and days beforehand, rehearse what you want to say. Review it repeatedly in the mirror until you have it memorized. On the day of your speech, have some critical points written down that you can refer back to as you speak. Knowing what to say in advance will give you the confidence to let go and overcome the fear. Number 8. Stay open to change. Imagine you are driving and discover the roads are all closed. Suddenly, you are forced to take a detour. How do you react when plans don't go your way? Do you panic or get frustrated? The fear of missing out or losing control of a situation can overwhelm the body and mind. Rather than worrying or getting angry, keep yourself open to the possibility of something new. The best course of action is to go with the flow. Let this opportunity take you on a new adventure. Be open to the unexpected, and trust that life will unfold just fine. Number 9. Create your safe space. Do you fear confined spaces? If so, being in an elevator may stress you out. The next time you find yourself in a panic, try mindfulness or meditation. A big part of letting go of fear is listening to your soothing inner voice. Mindfulness will help minimize the fear of being restricted. When you meditate, you enter a safe place. Close your eyes, imagine the vast blue ocean, smell the salt in the air, and listen to the seagulls. Focus on feeling boundless and free. Instead of imagining negative things that could happen, visualize that you are solid and secure. No matter what you fear, learning how to relax and turn towards a positive mindset is key. Number 10. Remove yourself from the situation. Imagine you're enjoying a quiet meal with a friend when suddenly, you hear the sound of glass breaking. You might feel a jolt of adrenaline and become panicked. These types of experiences can trigger your fight or flight response. When you feel overwhelmed, try to keep your mind from running loose. If necessary, excuse yourself from the situation and step outside until you feel calmer. When we are in high-tension situations, it's beneficial to acknowledge available options and keep reminding yourself the moment will pass. Number 11. Have courage. Do you chronically dread work or mentally run through the monotonous day filled with repetitive tasks? Maybe you haven't felt a sense of purpose in years. Or you worried about leaving your current job because there might not be anything better. Life is meant to be experienced, so summon your courage and embrace the unknown by focusing on what lies ahead. Determine what will make you happiest, and keep your eyes on that goal. You may find that your most significant accomplishments are right around the corner. Number 12. Take a deep breath. Maybe you have a terrible fear of needles. Every time you're at the doctor's office, you look away while the nurse sanitizes your skin to deliver the shot. Instead of focusing on what's going on in the moment, try taking 4 deep, slow breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Try picturing yourself warm and safe, maybe cuddling with your furry friend. Deep breathing is grounding and helps us through scary moments. Just close your eyes, stay focused on the breath, and try to release the fear. Number 13. Have a plan B. Let's say you're watching a movie at home when suddenly, the power goes out. Do you sit in the dark wondering when the lights will come back on? Are you worried about food in the fridge spoiling or your cell phone dying? Having no idea what to do next definitely causes fear. The antidote is having a course of action, a plan B, to feel prepared. In case of emergencies, have candles, portable chargers, or even a backup generator for you and your family. Purchase or prepare an emergency backpack, and always keep food and water on hand. Having a contingency plan will give you comfort, and it helps you take back control of the situation. Number 14. Trust yourself. Have you ever been to the top of a tall building and looked down? Did you feel a wave of dizziness and suddenly grab onto the rail? You are not alone in this reaction, as many people are afraid of heights. There are times when we climb too high and find that we don't know how to get down. The best thing you can do in this situation is to believe in your choices. Take a deep breath and trust that you can navigate your way back to safety. Find the confidence within to have faith in your resourcefulness. Imagine how proud you will feel after facing your fear and bravely overcoming it. Number 15. Talk to people who have been there. Perhaps you are launching a new business and feel worried about failing. Maybe you don't know how to get started or how much your expenses will be. After pouring your entire savings into this venture, you might begin to wonder if people will even want your product. Rather than focusing on all of the what-ifs, get advice from thriving business owners. Find entrepreneurs who went through your same worries and ask them for advice. Successful business owners usually want to pay it forward and speak to others about their achievements and losses. This will fill you with a new sense of motivation and purpose to achieve your goals. Seeking advice from those who have been where you are will help you overcome your fears. Number 16. Take action. Picture this: you haven't cleaned out your garage in a while. As you start organizing, you move a box and a giant black spider jumps out at you. Your eyes widen in shock and you start trembling. You need to clean, but you're terrified that there are going to be more spiders. Rather than living with a cluttered garage, consider wearing gloves and layering your clothes. Find comfort in knowing that a couple of spiders will not hold you back. Take back your power by taking action. Think about how accomplished you will feel after conquering your fear. Number 17. Reward yourself. Do you dread going to the dentist and hearing that high-pitched drill and scrape against your teeth? One way to overcome fear is to have a reward ready at the end of the journey. After your appointment, treat yourself to a delicious meal, or order something you've eyed online. Knowing there is a reward in place will give you the incentive to push through when you want to give up. How will I remember these tips when fear strikes? It is important to first focus on regulating your body's stress response, then trust your instincts and take action. When you can work through blocks that hold you back, you grow as a person. You can create your own path and live life to its fullest.